Another great aspect of Just Enough is that in addition to the modules that support the modern-day retail planning process, we also offer analytical tools that support decision-making. The first analytical module is clustering. Clustering groups together stores or customers or any other entity around attributes such as sales performance, demographics, climate, or even store size. As an example, store clustering will allow us to group together stores, for instance at the category level, around attributes such as size or revenue or even demographics. The store clustering allows us to identify stores that behave in a similar manner, for which we can then apply certain assortments in a localized fashion. The clustering tool will create the clusters for us through its statistical algorithms and identify all of the different clusters and outliers which can be visually represented for the users. In addition to assortment planning, as part of the integrated Just Enough suite, clustering can be used for allocation, inventory planning and replenishment, or even reporting. In summary, clustering is a sophisticated tool made easy in Just Enough. Using our statistical algorithms, we create the clusters that are used in assortment planning, allocation and replenishment, as well as in reporting. The second analytical module is profiling. Profiling is a sophisticated tool in which we model existing items to create sales plans for brand new products, which is used throughout the suite of software, including assortment planning, as well as demand forecasting and replenishment. To create a sales profile, we want to try and answer 5 key questions. The first 2 are what is the product and where is the product going to go? We then want to identify the life cycle of the product. Ideally, when is it going to start and when is it going to stop selling? After we've identified the life cycle, we want to identify the shape of the sales. We do this by modeling historic items to understand trend as well as seasonality. The final question is identifying the volume of sales. We do this again by modeling similar items to come up with the expected volume for the new item. Putting all 5 questions together, we now have the basis for a sales profile, which can be used for demand forecasting, assortment planning, as well as inventory projections. Profiling is not only applicable pre-season, but also in-season. In certain cases, a profile may need an adjustment based on the actual performance of the item against the original sales plan. The system is able to identify the deviation from the sales plan and recommend an override to automatically apply or as an exception process. Profiling is not only applicable pre-season, but also in-season. In certain cases, a profile may need to be retrended based on the actualization of the sales against the original plan. The system is able to identify the deviation between the sales and the profile and recommend an override either automatically or as an exception basis. The system is then able to apply that override and calculate a new sales plan going forward for the product. By utilizing the profiling and clustering tools, retailers are able to make informed decisions about their strategies as they relate to merchandise planning. To learn more, visit justenough.com or give us a call.